What a night for a fight. Under the lights, my name is Todd Grisham. We are here at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Up first is the artist from Canada. And they'll be facing this fight from Panama.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner from Canada, wearing the white trunks with red trim, the artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from Panama, wearing the white trunks trimmed with orange.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight, and what a fight it should be.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. They both want a knockout, you can tell. They're both trying for a knockout. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
They figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Fantastic punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Forget about that. Great round, great round. Now relax. Don't be looking. Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid. You're starting to make me. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Catch and shoot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the uppercut but misses. The straight right just misses. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're step. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into it. The gaps will appear. Good work there. The jabs will work back behind your jab. Basics.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. They exchange punches. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Can't score with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
This round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you get nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. I'll let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. His shots, keep smart. Just get him on the end of the jab, on the end of your jab, and then start getting your pace.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just missed with that jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Defense is not an option for these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Now breathe. Breathe. Just get what's off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? Holding up. You were still landing.
On to the fifth we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the back. They've got to relax.
And he scores with the counter. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter shot. The defense failed them. And down goes the artist. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
You're way better than this guy. You're way better.
And there's the bell for round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Trying to land that jab. Swing and a miss with that left hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They relax.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Punch, counter punch. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over. Here comes round 7. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
The straight right just misses. That uppercut misses. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3 full-shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
At some point, the corner has to say you're done. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Do you believe what we are seeing? And the artist has been dropped. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. So
we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right.
And there's the bell for round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Incredible work rate. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill.
Oh my God, Johnny! Why weren't they more cautious? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A lot of effort being exerted here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
And we enter the ninth. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Oh, what a punch! Watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can.
And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Good counter punching. A perfect counter lands. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Come on, breathe. Breathe. Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go out.
And here comes the 10th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Perfect counter shot. Here we go with these 2 lightning-quick lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this could be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated...
And the artist will be forced down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. How about that time counter shot? This is a high-octane battle. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. Did you see that? And now going for the finish. It somehow weathered the storm.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
There's a counter shot. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Can they figure out the combination to this save?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there to hold that thought. Stumbling around in potholes. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They're in trouble. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.